When the new country of South Sudan was created, we obviously had great hopes and expectations that it would matriculate from chaos to a thriving democracy. Regrettably, in December of 2013, war broke out, a civil war with the Nuer and the Dinka tribes going at it, and the loss of life has been horrific. So the reason for going was to press aggressively for peace with Salva Kiir, the president. Greg Simpkins, my chief of staff, and I were there last year in August, had a very similar message: stop the rape, stop the sexual abuse by your soldiers, and of course stop the killing. And there needs to be an all-out effort at reconciliation and peace, and also the provision of humanitarian assistance.
Did you hear that? The woman in the truck on the far left.
3.8 million people currently are displaced. Many of those individuals are actually in places like Uganda, but other countries that are adjacent to South Sudan have also had a refugee flow. So there's an extraordinary dislocation of people. We met with Catholic Relief Services leaders while we were there in Juba. We saw them in action in Uganda. And on the ground, they are part of a team that provides tremendous support for people, humanitarian assistance. And Catholic Relief Services is doing a wonderful work on the reconciliation piece, using the church as a venue to try to bring the disparate elements into a dialogue and discussion to lower the tensions. You know, when you talk to somebody, when you're just a matter of feet away, dialoguing and trying to, have a meeting of the hearts, it makes going out and using guns and knives and weapons to destroy that much harder. The famine is brought about for one reason: the conflict. This is not a force of nature. Yes, there's always lack of rainfall here or there, but this is not an act of nature. This is an act of the belligerence that's been going on, and the fighting and the conflict, and the fact that humanitarian convoys can't make their way to the malaffected population.